What's going on? It's the RapNerd, and we are here for another physical media haul vlog. And it's been a minute since I did this, but I'm actually going in store and I'm gonna bring y'all along. So, a little short story time. I was at the gym, doing my cool down on the treadmill. As you can see, I got my sleeveless Camp Crystal Lake tee on, and I saw something that was supposed to be in the store that I'm really interested to see. So I figured whip the camera out and take y'all with me, especially because I haven't done it in a while. It feels really a bit nostalgic. So come along with me to see what's inside of Walmart. All right, here's the section I was looking for. And I forgot that Walmart tends to do this every so often. They have their own limited slip covers right here. They got the glow in the dark side right here, and then on this side it's like this drive-in type slip cover they had, and I saw this online and I was like, I got to get that. This is so fire. It's only a Blu-ray, but again, I'm not a stickler for 4K Blu-ray. I'm more about the art, and I think this is so dope because this is definitely one of those type of drive-in movies. So I'm coming to grab this, and it's only, look, $9.96 for a custom slipcase. Yes, you can count me in. So let's put that to the side. And of course, up here they got some DVDs. They got Godzilla, King and Kong 10 movie collection. They got a Superman version, He-Man series, Despicable Me, Minions, Grease, and the ones without the thing at the top are DVDs. Just to let you know, right here. Let me peel this back a little bit. Oh, too much. So they got Weapons. They got all 4 Conjuring movies on DVD. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, American Pie. All for pretty cheap. If you don't have the Mummy collection, this is a pretty good one to get right here. This is fire as well. Look at it. And I love that the background is changing depending on the movie. If I didn't have these 2 films already in steelbook format, I would cop this because I love this artwork. Lethal Weapon, Smokey Bandits. So yeah, Walmart definitely does this from time to time, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it again once fall hits, either for spooky season or just fall. So if you're wondering, go to your local Walmart to see what they got. Alright, what's going on? It's the RapNerd, and it has been a minute since I did one of these, but I'm finally back with another physical media haul vlog. And honestly, the only reason why I haven't done more of these is because the first half of the year didn't really have much that I really wanted, but now that we are in the second half of the year, a lot dropped, and I'm going to go over what I picked up in June because there are a few reasons why I'm late as well, because I had 2 weeks that were really major, one being I think 2 weeks ago, and then this week had a lot of drops, so I'll get into the story time for that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So I'm gonna start with the movies that released 2 weeks ago that I just got, and it's only right to start with the movie that held me back in the first place, and that is Super Mario Galaxy, the Steelbook. Now, I typically order all of my pre-orders from Amazon, but this film was sold out, in Steelbook format on Amazon, and I did not want the slipcase. I thought the slipcase for that one was pretty to me. It's the standard movie where you fit everybody in the poster, and it's kind of like a template of what comic book movies have been doing with their covers, and I didn't want that. So the only place that this was available to buy was a website called Movies Unlimited, and they offered me 10% for my first order. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give them a shot. That being said, I don't know if I'll ever use them again unless they just have inventory, because this movie took a whole week to get to me. I pre-ordered it before the release date, and it didn't come to me until the Tuesday after the release date, and that annoyed the hell out of me. I'm thankful that I got 10% off of this and a few other films that came with it, but come on, man. A week wait for a pre-order is crazy when you got Amazon who delivers on release day. You have Walmart who will deliver it maybe a day after release day. So it's like, we gotta do better with this, man. So anyway, Super Mario Galaxy, really enjoyed this movie a lot. So my daughter and my son likes it too. He's a huge Mario fan. So I'm like, gotta have this in my collection. And I love that it's the book that Rosalina was using. I think that it has the detail. It looks like it's a textured book, even though it feels like a normal steel book, but I love this design. So you turn around, that's the back of it. And then when you open it up, you get all of this right here. It's 4K. And this right here is how the regular slipcase art looks. And I was like, I don't want that, you know what I mean? But let me show you the other side. That's the full look. That's super duper fire. So Super Mario Galaxy Steelbook, had to have it. I have a review up if you're interested in what the movie's like. If you're a fan of Super Mario, definitely give it a watch. I don't know if it's sold out everywhere else, but Amazon is not there. So I'm glad I have it. Now the second Steelbook that I picked up 2 weeks ago is Scream 7. Now, this movie is not great by any means. I think that it's like a very standard slasher, but because of that, I still have fun with it, and I enjoy all the Scream movies. And this by far is the worst one, but this design is so fire. I had to have it. I love how we see the city in the backer, Sydney and her being in the middle point, and Ghostface covering the whole thing, silhouetting over it. This is a very simplistic design, but man, does it work. Then as all the Steelbooks have a tagline from the movie, which I think is fire. And you open that up, really dope Steelbook, man. And of course the inside, right here, they could definitely do more with the artwork on the CDs, man. Like, come on. And that's without the disc right here. Super, super dope. Ooh. So this one is readily available at almost any place you can get physical media, and I think it's like 35 bucks. So if you have not got it as of yet, go ahead and drop that bread and get this one because the design is ill. But if you didn't like the movie, I'll also understand too. I'm kind of at a point where when it comes to franchises, I just want all the movies in the franchise. And again, it doesn't help that I love the Scream franchise, and I found this movie just to be entertaining at the base of it. So Scream 7 Steelbook, happy to have it in my collection. Now the next movie from 2 weeks ago that I purchased is Ready or Not. Now what's funny, I was kind of talking junk about how the poster art includes all the characters on the front, but this one right here to me is fire, especially with the way that it's done. It's not the all characters sitting vertically in the middle like I've seen with like Mario and, you know, comic book movies. And I'm just actually glad that they gave us a different type of artwork than what the poster was, even though I would have been cool with that. But I'm all about the artwork when it comes to physical media. If the slipcase artwork is better than the steelbook, I'm going with the slipcase. Of course, this one, they didn't have a steelbook or even a 4K for, but I'm just happy to have it because I have the first Ready or Not back here with the slipcase as well. So I just like having the duology in slipcase format. So this is the standard, you know, that's the back of it. And then, you know, covered the same way. Haven't even opened it yet. I'm gonna crack it open this weekend. My wife's decided to see it and I'm ready to watch it again myself. So pretty simple, Ready or Not 2. So these next two aren't technically like new releases, but they are in Walmart. And as you saw in the vlog, I actually shot that literally 2 weeks ago when I made the order. So it is the Jaws Blu-ray, and it's like a drive-in slipcase. And this is so fire. All right, look how reflective that is on the colors. When I saw this, I said I had to have it. Now, under here is just the standard, you know, Blu-ray or whatever. So nothing special about that. But the thing about Walmart is I love when they have these special edition slipcases. And especially something like this, I feel like it is so fitting for a movie of this nature because 4th of July is coming up and it is one of those drive-in type of movies that you would watch that's so fitting of the season. So Jaws, especially this is slipcase right here. That is the back. I don't know why the hell they put the sticker there. That's crazy to me. But standard edition, nothing too crazy. And it only cost me 10 bucks as well. So that was another plus. So I mean, you really can't beat that for a custom slipcase. So I am extremely happy to have this version of the movie in my collection. This is one of those joints that I can show off. And even people who aren't into physical media would be like, oh wow, that's cool with that reflective color. So go ahead and grab it before it's gone. And again, this one was also a special edition that is at Walmart right now. And that is this Superman glow in the dark Blu-ray slipcase special edition. And again, under here, just a standard version. And honestly, I don't typically like these glow in the dark versions of films, but because it's blue and Superman is known for being big blue, it fits more than the rest of them other films. And like I said, I really enjoyed this film and wanted to have it in my collection. So, you know, that's the back. It's pretty standard of the Blu-ray edition. And bong bong, really love this artwork. So this was only $15 at my Walmart and there was only 2 left. So if you are interested in it, go ahead and go buy it before it's gone. Now moving on to this week's purchases and new releases. And the first one that I'm gonna start with is They Will Kill You. I absolutely loved this film. This is just a standard version, of course. I haven't even opened it yet. And I know, nothing special here, but I'm just super happy that it came with a slipcase. And luckily, the poster art, which is this right here, is super fire. So I'm not mad at them just rolling with this because I love that, man. So it only cost me $25, I believe, and I ordered it off of Amazon. And if you are a slipcase person, definitely go ahead and grab it before the initial printing is gone, because once that's gone, to get a slipcase, you're gonna get upcharged on eBay to buy it off a site like that. So they will kill you. One of my favorites of the year too, a nice action horror film. Like, it's literally middle ground to both genres. And if you are into action and horror, definitely give it a watch. I loved it and it works so well. Now, the last movie I picked up is also a release of this week, and when I saw it go up on Arrow, I had to have it, and that is the Mortal Kombat Kollection, with the K specifically. This is so freaking gorgeous, and I have been waiting for a box set with both films like this. You know, Arrow, when they do it big, and this is not just a slipcase version, this is the thick slip box with all the goodies, and I love when Arrow does this. So let's go ahead and get into it, right? So of course, that's the slipcase, slip box, hard case, and as Arrow does, it comes with the goodies. So you have some custom artwork on both of these, and I love each of these for Mortal Kombat and Annihilation. This is some really dope artwork, and as Arrow does, they're both reversible. So as you can see, you got the classic Mortal Kombat 1 cover on the other side, but this is like one of few times when I actually prefer the custom artwork over the classic poster, so I'm gonna keep it like this. Same goes for Annihilation. Classic artwork, but I like the custom one better. And hey, it might change and I might flip it just to have fun. And of course, Arrow, they give you the behind the scenes booklet with all of the stuff in here. A lot of behind the scenes things with sequences, shots of characters. Man, Arrow can do no wrong for me. Like, they are the best. I wish they would release all of my movies that I love in this type of format, man. And then of course, you get a reversible poster. And there's also one for Annihilation, of course, that is reversible. Something about the smell of new posters that I love. Comic books have the same type of smell too. So boom, the Mortal Kombat Collection. And I forgot to mention, this is just the Blu-ray format. There is a 4K that you can cop, but honestly, when it comes to older films, I don't mind just having a regular Blu-ray, because sometimes the remasters mess with the image more than my liking, and it kind of takes away from the 90s-ness or prior to what the film is. And I might sound a little hipster, but it is what it is. I just prefer that, and it's also a way to save a buck. Some of y'all might be like, oh, it's only $5 more, but you don't understand. This economy is crazy, and for me, every single damn dollar counts. So if I can get the cheaper one, that's what I'm rolling with. You know what I mean? So Arrow, Mortal Kombat Collection. Thank you, physical media gods, for this. So those are all of the films that I picked up over the last 2 weeks. Let me know in the comments below. What did you pick up? Even if it's the same ones that I got or something different, I'm all ears for whatever you may have stumbled across. Even if it's something old that you finally have in your collection, let me know and share it with me down below. And I encourage all physical media owners to do the same thing I'm doing. Post your pictures, post your videos, unboxings and all of that. Send a message to the companies that we still out here buying physical media for decent prices. Gotta say that too. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, thank you so much. And until next time, peace.
RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy. Instead of banking on it, now rapping is just a hobby.